Hey, good evening to you, and welcome here to the campus of Montana Tech as we get ready for Frontier Conference basketball as Valley Bank Arena. The place is Montana Tech hosting Valley City State University, round 2 between the Digs and the Vikings, and we'll see what happens here on this Sunday evening. Thanks for joining us again here on Digger Vision. I'm Paul Panisco alongside the lovely and talented John Thatcher. JT, how you doing?
I'm doing excellent. Ready to go, as always.
You ready to roll?
Ready to go.
All right. We had, of course, doubleheaders yesterday. The Vikings were down to Western. Montana Tech hosting their own games here against Mayville, and we're getting ready for a little Sunday matinee, and we'll see what happens here. These two teams met earlier in the season. As we go back schedule-wise and take a look back here real quickly, Montana Tech was on the road at Valley City on November 22nd. Valley City got the win 61-58. And in that ball game, as we look through here, Valley's bench was fantastic. They had two ladies scoring double digits off the bench as Schwinghammer had 14 points. She was 5 of 11 shooting. And J.C. Richter ended up the night with 13 points. They really had a good night coming off the bench. What are we looking at? 22, 30, like 35 of their 61 came off the bench in a win at home when they played the first time.
That helps.
That helps a little bit.
That's a big help.
On the other side, Montana Tech was led in that ball game by Hallie Hobber. Hobber, 16 points. She was 6 of 10 from the floor, 3 of 4 from the foul line, 4 rebounds as well. Also in double digits, Brooke Badavinek had a good one. She finished with 15 points, 5 of 13 from the floor. She ended up with 4 rebounds on top of that as well. The other side of it, Montana Tech didn't get a whole lot of contribution off of the bench. The only player that played and got points off the bench was Olivia Nielsen. Nielsen finished with 10 points, but otherwise some very big names that have been carrying us off the bench that have been huge factors. The main one I think of is Nybauer. Nybauer was held scoreless in that ball game. Conan also scoreless. Izzy RV scoreless in that off the bench. So Montana Tech certainly is going to need more help off the bench, and they're fully aware of that.
Well, you know, you've been around me in this basketball long enough to know I think of bench play, and I think if you got a strong bench, you're gonna beat people. And sometimes you have an off night. This is a critical game for both teams. Even though Valley is only 5-5 in conference, they pick up a big win. And this is a big game for them. If they can pick up 2 here against Montana Tech, they're going to slide up not only the standings, but they're going to have a great, tremendous tiebreaker because only 8 teams, correct?
Yes, 8. Yes,
only 8 teams go to the tournament. So this is a big game for Montana Tech. They've got it. They want a shot at Dakota State. They haven't played them yet. Dakota State is in first place, and Montana Tech is 1 game behind at 9-1. So they've got to maintain that to try to win this conference, and the other team wants to get to the tournament.
Well, let's put up some team numbers here, and I'll run you through the conference standings. As JT was mentioning, Dakota State, they're number 4 in the country. They're 7-0 in Frontier Conference play and 12-1 overall on the year. Montana Tech is next in second place. They're 5-1 in conference, 9-1 overall. Log Jam at 5-2. You have Northern, Rocky, and Carroll all at 5-2 in conference play. All of those schools are nationally ranked. Behind them, you have Providence at 4-3 in conference play. Western is 3-3. Valley City comes in 2-4. Bellevue 2-5. Dickinson and Bismarck are 1-6, and Mayville comes in 0-6 in Frontier Conference play as of right now.
So Valley's in what I call Death Valley. Important game for them. They want to separate today.
Well, again, thanks for joining us here as you take a look at the team numbers there. The Vikings were down the road to Western last night. The Vikings putting up 75 points a game. The Digs, 72 points a game. Honestly, both really high scoring, especially that 75 for the Vikings. The Vikings shooting just under 40% a game. Montana Tech continually is rising. They're up to nearly 43% shooting on the year. The Digs defense is really the tail of the tape for them this year, allowing 52 points a game, only allowing their opponent to shoot 31.3% coming into this contest.
Well, that's their game defense. I think they're excellent at it, and not only that, the bench players when they come off are just as good as the starters defensively anyway, if not offensively. So Great matchup of two teams. I look for Tech to come out with some heavy pressure here today.
Well, we are about ready to roll as the Vikings taking on the Orediggers. Frontier Conference action here on Digger Vision. As always, thanks for joining us here as we make our way through a Sunday afternoon. We'll take a timeout. We'll get our national anthem. We'll be back with starters and more in just a moment. Hey, once again, welcome back here to the campus of Montana Tech as we get ready for Oredigger basketball as they take on the Vikings. Here's a look at Valley's starting five, or what we see to be their starting five here, as the ladies coming out on the floor. Again, the Vikings wearing the whites. And their five coming out again, playing down to Western last night. And actually, they were the one that were unaffected, if you will, by the weather. Valley City flew into Bozeman. We're in Dillon last night at Montana Tech today. This scheduled that way. That was certainly not the case for Mayville, as Mayville ran into some driving problems. So Mayville is down to Dillon taking on the Bulldogs today when they were scheduled to play on Friday.
Oh, lucky for them. They get to fly home from Bozeman then.
Here's your starting five for Montana Tech, as the Digs going to be looking at your normal five here as Liv Wongren, Hadley Humphreys, Haley Haber, Avery Carlson, and Brooke Badabenek going to be your starting five. As the Digs coming out on the floor here for Montana Tech, coming off a nice win yesterday. Used the bench, went really deep in the bench, honestly. Starters got quite a bit of downtime as well. What's important for them to get started today, JT?
I think defense is the key to this basketball game. It looks to me like both teams play solid defense, so I think that's going to be real important for both teams. The other side of the coin is shooting the basketball. We're going to talk about turnovers. We're going to talk about missed layups here today.
So the Digs being introduced here as Haber comes out. Hadley Humphreys, last but not least, for the Orediggers. So Hadley Humphreys out on the floor here for Montana Tech. And again, we are ready to roll. The Digs taking on Valley City. Frontier Conference action here as we get underway. Again, this is the second matchup between these two, as the Vikings here to take on Montana Tech. Again, the Vikings won the first matchup, 61-58, I believe, was the final in that one.
Both aligning with defensive tips, so that tells me they're not sure who's going to get the tip.
So we are ready to roll here. It goes into the back courts. Vikings will have it. Vikings into the offensive zone. Pass comes here on the near side. Three-point shot is on its way. That one rims out. Montana Tech will grab the rebound. Diggs down the other way. Here on the near side, Liv Wongren. Wongren goes to the baseline, spins, brings it up top. Badavinik is open. Bado can't get it to go. Rebound, Haber attacks it, goes back to Badavinik on the baseline. Bounce pass to Carlson. Carlson left wide open.
Yeah, you got to guard her.
And she'll spin to the rim and get the easy two. Far too easy two. Down to the baseline the other way. Backus to the wing. Three-point shot comes up well short. Offensive rebound brought in by Bratton.
Good hustle by Bratton.
Asleson goes up, puts up the shot, no good. And Montana Tech the other way. Haber's shot, or rather Humphrey's shot won't go. My apologies.
Nice pass down the floor from Badavinik. Got to make those.
Into the offensive side, long range three is up and out. That's going to go out of bounds. So quick pace here as of right now. So Spasher put up that three.
Both teams in man-to-man defense or woman-to-woman, however you want to call it out there.
1:20 gone here in this ball game. Hadley Humphreys up top with it. Humphreys moves it here on the near side to Wongren. Wongren back up top. Humphreys, she's going to square up and fire and gets it.
Yeah, that's going to be a total mismatch right there. The two post players. Humphrey's really good at the three-point line.
Vikings quickly into the offensive zone, and that one's swatted out of bounds by Badavinik.
Always got a hand in the passing lane.
Always. And the bulk of the time it feels like she baits passes, through to the wings so she can get on top of them. Vikings up top with it. Smasher here on the near wing to Bratton. Bratton across the baseline, comes all the way up top. Good ball movement down to the deep corner. Through the paint, shot blocked, and that will remain Viking basketball as Humphreys will get the block.
That was outstanding defense by Humphreys. Got both hands up and actually checked the ball out of bounds.
Diggs leading 5-0. Vikings looking to bring it in. They do so. Bratton on the right wing. Ashleson driving. Shot clock at 1. They get it off in time, but to no avail. Montana Tech going the other way.
One, when she got up in the air.
Liv into the paint. No look pass out to the wing. Haber will drive into the lane. Puts up the shot. Got it. And she gets the basket and the foul. So Haley Haber is going to go to the stripe here for the Diggs. Montana Tech leading 7-0 here in the opening moments.
I like the intensity that both teams have come out with. They're getting after each other.
Haber will go to the line, averaging a little over 10 a game. She's a 46% free throw shooter.
No, she didn't go to my free throw clinics.
I didn't say a word. I don't know what you're talking about. Hits the front of the iron, no good.
If Dad or Mom are listening, she's shooting it too flat. There you go.
Vikings.
The best I can do to help you.
Into the offensive side. Spasher. All the way up top. Drive to the right elbow. Now it comes back up into the hands of Bratton. Bratton through the lane. Pass is picked off. Badavinik is going to get the steal. Tech the other way. Badavinik's going to go coast to coast. Shot partially blocked. Whistle and a foul.
Good job. She didn't push the ball. She swung it, and she got her on the arm.
7:21 left to play here in this first quarter. And at the foul line is going to be Badavinik. So Bado has not missed a free throw this year. And I thought I had put her down with that one right there.
Well, I could have told you as soon as you released it, it was in.
She's averaging 11 points a game, really having a nice year. And now she's got to run some laps because she missed a free throw.
You jinced her.
Yep. Diggs leading 8-0. That one's picked off by Badavinik again. Badavinik with the steal and the points. Brooke Badavinik making things happen on the defensive side, and Montana Tech up 10-0.
Her defense has really come so far since high school. She gets into passing lanes, unbelievable.
We have a timeout on the floor, so ladies and gentlemen, we'll take one as well. The Diggs up 10-0. We're back here in just a minute. Hey, welcome back here once again at the campus of Montana Tech. The Digs leading 10-0 as defense, the name of the game right out of the gate. Brooke Badavinik already with 2 steals. She has 3 points coming off of those steals. And the Digs, as we continue to talk about, just making things happen on the defensive side of the floor.
Well, they're exceptional at it. Anytime you can hold a college team under 60 consistently, which they do, you got to take care of the basketball when you play against them.
So back the other way come the Vikings. Vikings across the timeline, right side is Bratton. She'll move it out on the left wing out there to Richter. Richter steps back, fires. 3-point shot, no good. Wongren with another rebound. Tech in transition. Tech, Wongren comes up top. Now they'll move it out on the left-hand side. Little shake and bake, drifting up. Badavinik feeds it on the inside to Humphreys. Humphreys turns, puts it up off the glass, no good. Loose on the ground. Montana Tech gets it back. Badavinik, her pass is tipped, and the Vikings will go the other way. In transition, pass goes down to Lucken. Lucken out on the wing. Loose ball picked up by the Vikings. As Bratton with it, gets it off, driving into the lane. Good fake shot, blocked. Badavinik gets another block. Vikings trying to find an opening. Pass down in the right corner. Spatcher. That one won't fall. Tech will go the other way. So Spacier unable to get that one to go. It goes out of bounds. Will remain Tech basketball. Tech leading 10-0. And
Tech is defensively has taken everything away from Valley State, excuse me.
looking to bring it in is Carlson. Montana Tech will bring in some new bodies here in a moment. Badavinik steps back on the right wing. Looking for help, rolls it inside to Humphreys. Humphreys gets it. Spins into the paint. Pass comes all the way up top. Driving. Carlson pulls up, hits the iron, no good. And Bratton will go the other way with it.
Outstanding defense by the Vikings.
Driving down the right side into the paint. And the floater won't fall in. Good look that time by Richter, just can't get it to go. Saran wrap is tight on top of the rim right now for the Vikings. They are 0 of 11 from the floor currently. Montana Tech leading 10-0.
I just attempted a high-low there from the perimeter. She just put the ball on the wrong side. If she just thrown it to the baseline shoulder, she'd had a bucket.
Substitutions for Montana Tech. As coming into the ball game are Nybauer, also Conan. And Nielsen is there, and she'll get the inbound. Nielsen on the far side of the floor, again wearing the heavy brace on her left knee. Spin pass goes out to Nybauer. Nybauer, good defensive pressure. Back to Nielsen. Tech 5 wide right now. Moves it to Conan. Conan lost it for just a moment. She'll put it with the left hand into the paint. Spins back to her right. Shot won't go.
Excellent move. Just didn't get it up.
And here comes Lucken back the other way. Lost the dribble, and she's going to be called with a walk. Good defense that time. Just poke checked it away for just a moment.
I could hear Coach Graham make that call from over here because it was delayed.
4:54 left to play here in the first. Tech leading 10-0. Diggs shooting 45% from the floor. They're 4 of 9. And that pass going to sail. Turnover will go to the Vikings. First turnover of the day for Montana Tech.
The Vikings play solid defense also. They're just struggling big time offensively right now. Got to settle down a little bit.
So Bratton into the offensive zone. Goes to her left-hand side. There's Schwinghammer. Back out left side to Bratton. Bratton outside the arc. Pass comes into the hands of Lucan. Down the paint. Good ball movement to the edge. Long range three. That one hits the front of the iron, no good. Offensive rebound. Back up is Richter. Her shot won't fall. And Montana Tech in transition. Another rebound as Wongren will go the other way with it. Already 5 rebounds on the day. Wongren out to Nielsen for 3. That one won't fall. Rebound in traffic as Bratton will push the pace the other way. Bratton pass out on the right wing.
Double dribble.
And a double dribble call.
Yep, she caught it, dribbled it, picked it up, dribbled it again.
So Schwinghammer called with the double dribble. Turnover will go to Montana Tech. That's the 5th turnover of the day for Valley.
Tech's going a little cold, too, after their streak, so they've got to run their stuff.
Tech 4 of 10 shooting right now. Valley 0 of 12.
Horns.
Montana Tech setting things up. From the right elbow, spin back Conan. Conan attacks. Good secondary help defensively. Neibauer wrestles it. She'll come out with it. Montana Tech basketball. Long-range three won't fall for Wongren. And the Vikings will grab the rebound and Richter the other way.
Vikings have an opportunity to get in this. They've just got to shoot the ball better.
Pass down in the corner. Three-point shot is up and no good. Offensive rebound. Richter shot blocked Conan.
Great block from behind.
Diggs into the offensive side. Izzy RV with it. RV pass, no one home. Neibauer started to make her move. Honestly, it looked like she was setting a screen for her.
That's what she was doing.
Pass goes behind, and the turnover will go to the Vikings. Turnover number 3 for Montana Tech here in the first quarter.
Expectation there, wing player, is to go set a screen or go towards the basket and pop back out, and she expected her to come back out.
Vikings, left-hand side with it, Schwinghammer. Puts it down once, fires. That one partially tipped. It goes out of bounds. Will remain Viking basketball.
Badavinik with another block.
2:55 left to play here in the opening quarter. Diggs up over the Vikings. And Vikings, Schwinghammer ready to bring it in. The junior forward out of Minnesota. Montana Tech the other way. Humphreys across the timeline. Humphreys lobs it down to the block. That one's tipped. And taken away. Now we're going to get whistles and stoppage as Bratton is fouled in the backcourt. Bratton playing awfully hard right now. Ellie Bratton, a junior guard out of West Hope, North Dakota.
Yeah, that high-low entry worked effectively last night, but tonight it's being defended real well.
Into the offensive side come the Vikings. Trying to find points somewhere here. They're 0 of 16 to start this ball game. Bratton drives, kicks it out. Schwinghammer for 3, no good. Rebound, batted around. Caught Haber right in the chops, and here come the Diggs in transition. Neibauer drives into a stiff double team.
Yeah, she's going nowhere. You got to get the ball. Got to move the ball.
So that turnover will go to the Vikings here. Valley City won the opening matchup between these two when Tech went on the road 3 weeks ago. And back the other way we go, Bratton. Bratton swings it into the hands of Lucken. Lucken into the paint. Three-point shot is on the way. Back of the iron, no good. Tip to the wing. Yeah, Schwinghammer will get it. Nice work on the inside. Vikings attack, partially blocked. Getting a hand on that one for the Diggs is Avery Carlson. Now stolen by Bratton. She'll have the easy 2 the other way, and Bratton will get the first basket of the day here for the Vikings.
Yeah, they're expecting Humphreys to bring the ball down the floor too much. Got to get it to this little point guard. She's quick. They're in the 1-2-2 zone now.
Carlson to Wongren, picks up her dribble, travel.
Great change of pace defensively. That's what caused the travel. Tech had to study it, made a mistake.
10-2, Montana Tech up over the Vikings. Conan is back in for the Diggs. Also Nielsen back in. Kind of a big unit out here for Montana Tech as of right now. Avery Carlson up top with Conan, Badavinik, Nielsen, and Wongren. Vikings with it. As pass goes out on the left-hand side to Bratton. Bratton, Schwinghammer. Schwinghammer, jump stop, pass in the corner. Going backwards, losing her balance. Nice defense that time by Wongren. And the Diggs into the offensive side, Badavinik. They're giving her a lot of breathing room up top. She'll go to Carlson. Carlson, switch dribbles, going to drive into the lane. Spins back right. Good pass to Nielsen. Bobbled it for just a moment. Nielsen on the baseline. Inside it goes to Conan. Conan steps through. The other corner. Three-point shot, no good. Offensive rebound, Nielsen. Boy, it didn't look like she was even in the zip code of that basketball, and she was able to get the rebound.
She attacked the basket.
Lob pass inside, tipped by Nielsen. Montana Tech in transition, Conan. Conan, and that one is going to be booted out of bounds. As Bratton, I may be excited about the U.S. World Cup coming to the U.S. next year, maybe. I don't know. She just blasted that thing into the padding. Diggs leading 12-2. The inbound right side, Arvik. Izzy Now to Nielsen. She's going to fire. Her three-point shot won't go. And it will go out of bounds off of Wongren. Viking basketball.
Yeah, the Vikings got to get something going offensively. They're really struggling, but they're playing great defense. They've held Tech down since they run early, so they've done a good job.
Vikings are 1 of 20 shooting the basketball right now.
That's a little cool.
And everything they have shot has been contested. I mean, I'm trying to think if they've had many open shots other than the one layup they had. I don't feel like they've had much in the way of openings to look. Vikings, left side, Bratton, who's had an very good first quarter. Offensive rebound, second is blocked. Montana Tech basketball.
Longer, and that's her second block.
From half court at the horn, that one comes up just short. We have 10 minutes in the books. Montana Tech leading 12-2. Frontier Conference basketball here on Digger Vision. We'll take a break. We're back here in just a minute.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jessica Reisig, an orthopedic surgeon here in Butte, Montana with specialty training in foot and ankle. I chose orthopedic surgery because I get to actively help my patients enjoy their lives. The human body in general is just really amazing. The way everything works as a unit, the way the bones, tendons, muscles all work to function and just make people move is something that I've always found incredibly fascinating. And there's nothing more rewarding than seeing a patient get better because of the work we did together.
Welcome back here once again at the campus of Montana Tech. The Digs leading 12-2 after the first quarter. And, boy, yeah, the Vikings just having trouble getting anything to go down. They're 1 of 22 from the floor right now, shooting 4.5% in the opening 10 minutes. It took 7 minutes to get their lone field goal. They're battling hard. But like I said, we kind of expected this to be a defensive brawl, and it probably is even more so than I maybe expected, honestly, to this point.
Well, if you look at what Tech's got, they got 12 on the board. That equates to 48 in the game. So both teams playing outstanding defense. But unfortunately, the name of basketball is you got to score. It's important.
10 minutes on the clock. The Digs into the offensive side. Nobody on the floor has more than one field goal. Pass comes up top. Neibauer is going to pop the three. That one's no good. Defensive rebound as bringing it in is Schwinghammer. Schwinghammer down the left side. Pass now up top to Richter. Richter to Schwinghammer. Schwinghammer wants the baseline. Scoops it up. Shot won't fall. Humphreys with a rebound. Moves it across to Carlson. Carlson down the floor around a screen. Pass back out on the right side. Humphreys going to fire again. She gets another one.
Yeah, she can't go out and guard her.
Hadley Humphreys, the only player with multiple field goals right now. She has 6 points as all of her shots falling from behind the arc. In the paint, Richter. That one's taken away. Neibauer. Neibauer to Haber. Haber goes with the left hand and gets it.
Defense creating offense. Great defensive steal.
Boy, she runs the floor so well.
I love that when Biggs can run the floor.
17-2, Montana Tech with the lead, and Avery Carlson going to be called as she tried to poke check that one away. Vikings going to substitute here as Backus will check into the ball game. Also, looks like Asmussen will check in. And Prunty also in. She will inbound here. Dribbling left around a screen. Humphreys out there defensively. Into the paint. Jump shot is up. Hits the front of the rim. No good that time for Prunty. Diggs the other way. Hadley Humphreys, ball fake. Had it knocked away momentarily, leans into the glass and gets it up and in.
Well, she came out to guard her that time. She's got such a great first step. She just got her hips turned, got to the bucket. Nice job by Hadley.
Hadley Humphreys, 8 points right now. Montana Tech leading 19-2. Vikings pass knocked out again by Badavinik.
They're getting in the passing lanes, and they're just totally disrupting this offense. And I think the other thing they haven't done is really enter the ball into the block. I think they got to get some in-out to play so they can get the defense to sag off. But right now they're playing perimeter basketball strictly.
Vikings pass left side, Prunty. Out of Bratton. Bratton trying to find somewhere to go. Moves it here on the right wing. Travel call. J.C. Richter called with the walk. And the turnover will go to the Digs. Everything going Montana Tech's way right now.
Smothering defense. They have studied this team. You can see they've watched a lot of film, and they're taking everything away.
Good ball work across to Wongren. Ball fake. She'll put it up and in.
Nice pass from Hadley. Inside-out game. Awesome.
Liv Wongren's first field goal here of the night. Tech leading 21-2. Around a screen, pass goes out left side, Prunty. Three-point shot is on the way and in as Richter knocks it down.
Big-time needed shot. Nice look.
Valley is 1 of 12 from the three-point line. As Richter knocked it down, Montana Tech with the basketball. Wongren enters into the high post. Pass goes down on the right side. Three-point shot on the way, and Arvey knocks it down.
Once again, inside-out basketball. They can't cover everything.
Good-looking shot by Izzy. Tech leading 24-5. An open three the other way, no good. Rebound originally grabbed. There's big rebound, strong rebound by Hadley Humphreys. Three bodies over on the right side. Hand off to Wongren. She's going to pop the three. It won't go. That one's tipped to the ground. Carlson gets it. And Montana Tech will readjust. Wongren. Top of the horn, moving to her right. To Carlson. Avery Carlson with the left hand. Wants to go back to her right side. Shot clock down to 6. Wongren. Pass goes left. Hadley Humphreys forced to fire. Puts it up. Hits the iron, no good. Wongren. That one's knocked away from her. Montana Tech basketball.
Fresh 20 seconds. You got to move the ball, get in their offense.
So the Digs will adjust here. They're getting ready to sub in 4. Hadley Humphreys attacks and gets it. Hadley Humphreys into double digits. She has 10, and the Digs up 26-5. Vikings into the paint. Pull-up jumper, rims out. Hadley Humphreys with a rebound.
Vikings cannot get a break.
Nothing. They're 2 of 28 from the floor. Tag with the basketball. Humphreys, give and go underneath. Count it, and the foul. Liv Wongren.
Beautiful backdoor cut. Extremely elegant pass to Wongren.
Elegant.
Well, I'm a man, I study the functional dictionary, so.
Tech leading 28-5. Montana Tech is 12 of 26 from the floor. On the other side, Valley City is 2 of 27. Wongren at the line here for the Digs, shooting 1. So Liv, free throw attempt, rims out. Neibauer tracks down the rebound. Neibauer cuts back to the basket, shot blocked, but coming away with it, Montana Tech. Haber gets it up and in. Tremendous hustle out of Montana Tech right now. 30-5. Down the floor, shooting wide right. She'll move it up top to Bratton. Bratton, jump through. Big collision in the paint, comes all the way up top. Three-point shot on the way, hits the iron, no good. Rebound controlled, and here comes Badavinik the other way. Vado puts on the brakes, swings it across to Nielsen. Neibauer wants the baseline. Now to Nielsen. Double team, Nielsen in trouble, trying to get away with it. And a jump ball call, possession arrow will go the way of the Vikings. Wongren will go out, Carlson is back in. So the Digs in control right now, 30-5 our score. Montana Tech outscored Valley City 12-2 in the first quarter. They're outscoring them 18-3 here in the second quarter. Lob pass down in the block, partially tipped, back up, whistle, and a foul.
Yeah, backside help got there a little too late on that lob. It took time. They should have got to it.
So Madison Spacer will go to the line. Spacer is a senior, 5'11 senior out of Watford City, North Dakota. Her first is up and in.
Wofford City. I was offered a high school job there.
Really?
Fishing's not very good up there. Not like I like.
Her second is good. Kevin.
I'd look good in North Dakota.
I'm just leaving that alone.
Okay.
Not even going there. Pass into the paint, Nielsen. They get off her. They sagged off, and she felt them leave. She just turns and fires and gets it.
Yeah, they're not smothering the ball when it's put up in the air and just letting them pretty easy looks.
Nielsen gets her second field goal. This one's intercepted by Badavinik again. Batto 1-on-3. Batto goes up. That one's swatted out of bounds. Good defense getting back.
And her look tells me I was fouled, ref.
Yep.
Oh, she's talking to him about it, too.
4:35 left to play here in the first half. We have a timeout on the floor. It's all Montana Tech. 32-7 as of now. We'll take a break. We're back here right after this.
Nebraska on the fourth, 37-35 to go to 5. Nebraska 37-35. Let's go 5. Yeah. It's still insane volleyball right now.
4:35 left to play here in this first half. Montana Tech leading 32-7. Frontier Conference action here on a Sunday afternoon. The Digs, as we take a look, Montana Tech shooting 47%. They're led by Hadley Humphreys with 10. Montana Tech with scoring output from 7 ladies as of right now. On the other side, Valley City shooting 7.1%. Richter has a 3. Spacier has a 2. Bratton also with 2 points. Montana Tech looking to inbound. Pass comes out to Humphreys. Humphreys trying to get a little space. Hands it off to Wongren. Wongren bumped. Whistle and a foul.
Yep, she grabbed her with both hands, so. I'm looking to see if they come out of this 2-3 zone, if they're still, no, they're going man-to-man now.
Tech lobs it into the backcourts. Izzy Arvey. Arvey across midcourt to Humphreys. She'll body up. Hadley Humphreys with the left hand into the lane. Great pass to Nielsen. She'll just pop and get it.
Nielsen's free all night long.
6 points on the day for Nielsen. Tech leading 34-7. And Badavinik just swats it out casually again. She has 3 steals, and what, maybe 5 of those, if not more?
At least, yes.
Tech leading 34-7. Lob pass all the way across the paint. Follow-away jump shot is short. Rebound, Wongren. That's her 6th rebound of the day. She'll put on the brakes into the offensive zone. Wongren, travel.
The wing slid instead of coming back.
So the walk will go back here to the Vikings. 3:55 left to play here in this first half. Across the timeline, Bratton. Pass out on the wing. Schwinghammer through the paint, into the corner. 3-point shot is up and in. Big time shot there by Spacier.
They needed that. They need a little more. They're back in their zone.
Tech up 34-10. Pass down in the deep corner. Nielsen lobs it into Humphreys, and she is fouled by Spacier.
Nobody's paying attention to the post. Every time they've entered there, they've scored off it against this 1-2-2.
Substitutions here. Carlson will come in. Neibauer also in. Changing of the guard, so to speak, is going out. It's going to be Wongren and Arvey. So the Digs looking to bring it in. Pass comes in. Nielsen. Nielsen wants the baseline. Fights her way across. Puts up the shot. Nothing there. No whistle. Loose ball. Picked up Carlson. And we're going to get a jump ball possession here. We'll go to the Digs. Boy, Montana Tech has just not let off the gas pedal in the defensive side.
No, they've been outstanding. It doesn't get any better than this.
Hadley Humphreys from downtown won't go. Loose ball picked up by the Vikings. You want to take a guess at the rebounding differential?
It's big. That's all I know.
Montana Tech 29, Valley City with 18.
That's big.
Long range 3 comes up short. Rebound Montana Tech, Avery Carlson. Carlson down the floor the other way. She'll drift out to the wing, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul away from the ball.
Yeah, post was hanging on Hadley. I believe that was the call.
I believe so. Powell, I believe, going to pick it up. Haber is in. Conan also in. Montana Tech leading 34-10. 4 team fouls here on the Vikings, so the next one will put Montana Tech at the line for the remainder of the half. Carlson.
Coach a little upset, and I'm not sure what over. Somebody didn't go where they were supposed to.
Unhappy. So Coach will call a quick timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it here. Montana Tech leading 34-10. Frontier Conference action here on a Sunday afternoon. Montana Tech shooting 46% from the floor. They're led by Hadley Humphreys with 10. She's 4 of 8 from the floor. She also has 6 rebounds to go with it. Haber with 6 points. Nielsen with 6 points. So the bigs really getting things done right now for Montana Tech on the inside. Carlson 2, Batavinik 3, Wongren 4, and that is the scoring. Actually, Izzy Arvey has 3 points as well for the Digs as of right now.
Yeah, Tech's really taking advantage of post play against that zone there. Moving inside out and crossing the lanes and making life difficult.
Carlson, jump shot on the baseline is money. Carlson with 4 points on the day. Tech leading 36-10. Wraparound pass, no one home. Intercepted by Neibauer. She'll clear it off to Haber. Into the offensive side, Batavinik. Brooke Batavinik, top of the horn, drifting to her right. Passes that way to Conan. Conan out to Carlson. Around a screen, into the high post. Jump shot from the foul line, no good. Conan got the rebound, but landed on the baseline. That was something we did see out of her a lot last night, is the rebounding side of things. She does a great job, has a great nose for the basketball, let's say.
Yeah, one thing she also does is play defense.
Yeah.
And she can play the perimeter or inside.
Tech leading 36-10. Again, no one on Valley City right now with more than 1 field goal. They have 3 ladies who have scored. That one tipped by Haber, and Wongren comes out with it. Moves it down to Batavinik. Bato puts on the brakes, and she is fouled as Schutte runs into her. Or rather, just Shoot. No E on the end, my apologies. So Shoot will grab the foul. That's her first.
Nothing more irritating me as a coach when you're dribbling the ball down the floor and there's somebody open ahead of you. And Tech does a good job of getting the ball to the people up court.
First free throw attempt by Bato. No good. Tech leading 36-10. And Bato's second is up and out, no good. Rebound by the Vikings. Vikings basketball back the other way. Bratton across the timeline, comes out to shoot. And she'll be hip checked by Batavinik. So Batavinik.
Yeah, she may be a little tired.
Yeah.
She missed 2 free throws in a row. She's missed 3 in a row, which is unlike her. And then that foul right there, bumping foul.
Goes over, coach. Put an arm around, laugh about it for a moment, and the Vikings back after it here. Batavinik's had a marvelous first half. Her 3 points are nothing compared to what she's done defensively. Cross-court pass to the wing. Bratton, good head fake. Steps into the corner and knocks it down from the elbow. So Bratton will get her second field goal of the day. She has 4 points. Under 90 seconds left to play here in the first half. Tech up 36-12. Trap coming out of bounds.
Yeah, they're trying to run the man-to-man stuff, and they're back in that 1-2-2 again. They went man-to-man for a few seconds on the last possession. And now they've come back. They've actually widened this 1-2-2 zone. So the middle key is wide open. The posts should be very active in this.
Tech basketball. Hadley Humphreys controls. Lost it for just a moment. Picks it up, needs some help. Nielsen comes across, lost it out of bounds, turnover to the Vikings.
Can't pick your dribble up there. Again, they were playing 5 out. They didn't have anybody to look at inside.
Vikings, here comes Bratton the other way. Bratton into the offensive zone. Move it up top as Powell has it. Powell goes left side to Bratton. Bratton back to shoot. Now far right side, Schwinghammer. Schwinghammer to the wing. Richter around the screen. And an offensive call.
Great defense by Wongren to jump that.
Wongren jumps in front, gets run over, draws the charge. Montana Tech basketball with 49 seconds left to play in this first half. So the digs. Down the floor, Avery Carlson.
Defensive change-up going man.
Run horns up top. Hadley Humphreys to Nielsen. Out of the corner, Arvey. Hadley, ball fake. Spins, goes up at the right hand, off the glass and in Montana Tech.
Now the big is struggling. She backs off. She shoots the three. She pulls up. She got that great first step, and it gets her to the bucket.
Hadley Humphreys with a dozen. Tech leading 38-12. As the Vikings spreading it out here, looking to set up for the final shot. Bratton, Nielsen jumps her as they go across. Carlson in the corner. Three-point shot. That one is up and in for Schwinghammer. Montana Tech, 2 seconds. Carlson fires. That one almost goes. 38-15 our score. Montana Tech leading the Vikings out of Valley City State University as we are at the half. Frontier Conference basketball here on Digger Vision. We'll take a break. We're back here just a minute.
Hi, I'm Matt Steppen, Athletic Director at Montana Tech, and I want to welcome all members of the Orediggers family, past, present, and future, to the brand new Montana Tech Hyper Complex. We're excited to announce a modernization project that will enhance the experience on campus for all students, faculty, staff, and the entire Orediggers community. With a state-of-the-art hyper facility, our Montana Tech students and athletic programs will experience an athletics facility like no other in the NAIA. Excited to present to you the future of Montana Tech athletics.
Back here once again at the campus of Montana Tech, Frontier Conference basketball here on a Sunday afternoon, and it is all Montana Tech here in the opening 20 minutes, JT.
Yeah, no question, smothering defense. This is as good as you can play defense. They're playing a good basketball team. These are good players, and they're just taking everything away. They're getting in the lanes. They're out-rebounding them. They're out shooting them, and they're making it difficult for Valley State to get a good look at the basket. So this is just an outstanding time to show people how great defense does. That's creating their offense for them, too.
Big time thing. Just getting back and forth. It felt like Valley City was getting tired there late in the second quarter, and Montana Tech just kept the foot on the accelerator and just flying up and down the floor.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of touches on the perimeter, which I'm a big proponent of as a former coach. All you want to do is disrupt their offense. The other thing is they're not using the post area for entry passes, and everything is dribble drive, and they're trying to get into the paint, and Tech's help defense has been outstanding today.
Well, let's take a look at the numbers, shall we? We'll start things off for Valley City. They have, what are we looking at here? 15 points in the books as of right now. They're led by Spacier. She has 5 points as of right now. She's 1 of 7 from the floor, 1 of 5 from downtown, 2 of 2 from the foul line. Spacier leads it with 5 points currently. Bratton has 4 on the day. She's 2 of 6 from the floor, also 4 rebounds for her. Richter has knocked down a 3 for her scoring. She's 1 of 2 downtown, 1 of 6 overall. And also Schwinghammer hit the 3 there right at the end of the half. Schwinghammer 1 of 4 from the floor. She has 3 points on the day. And that's it right now for Valley City. 15 points so far in the opening half. Team number-wise, they shot 15% in that opening half. 17% from the three-point line. They were a perfect 2 of 2 from the foul line there in that first 20 minutes. Other numbers, 20 total rebounds for Valley City, which is 10 less than Montana Tech. Valley City with 20 total rebounds. 8 of those are offensive. 0 second chance points off of 8 offensive rebounds, which feels like a crime of some sort.
Well, with some sort, it's a real crime if you're the basketball coach going into that locker room. But again, I can't say enough about this Montana Tech defense. They get better every game.
Let's see, moving on from there number-wise, let's go to Montana Tech's side of the coin. Leading scorer right now is Hadley Humphreys. She has a dozen. Humphreys is 5 of 9 from the floor, 2 of 3 from downtown. 12 points for Hadley with 6 rebounds and an additional 3 assists here in the contest. From there, Nielsen off the bench with 6 points. She's 3 of 6 from the floor, 3 rebounds. Really played well down, especially across the baseline. Has a great pull-up jumper, nice touch. 6 points for her thus far. We have Haley Haber with 6 points. She hasn't missed a shot. She's 3 of 3 from the floor, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal for Haley Haber there in the opening 20 minutes. From there, you have Avery Carlson with 4, Liv Wongren with 4, Brooke Badvenik with 3 points, which those 3 points are nothing compared to what she's doing on the defensive side of things, for goodness sake. She has just been on. She has 3 steals, 2 blocks, and at least 6, if not more, touches. If she's just been outstanding right now.
Yeah, and for people out there that don't understand the touch, it's just totally disrupts your defense, and she has done that here today because of those touches.
30 total rebounds for Montana Tech. 10 of those are offensive boards, and they have 10 points off of those 10 offensive rebounds here in the first half. Other numbers, turnover-wise, both are high. Valley City, 12 turnovers. Montana Tech with 10 turnovers right now. Tech has 24 points in the paint. Valley City with 2 points in the paint so far in this ballgame.
There's the key to this game right now, 2 points in the paint. That means that they're using the dribble drive, but the help is so tremendous, and the help and recover from that help is so tremendous. They're not getting good looks when the ball is kicked out. And again, I'm going to profess it's got to enter the post. The post player's got to work harder to get open. I've been watching them. The foot movement is not as good as I would like it as a coach, so that you can enter it there, and then you can make your kick out or at least try to get to the free throw line.
We are at the half. Montana Tech leading 38-15. Frontier Conference basketball here on a Sunday. Game 1 of our doubleheader, as we have the men coming up after this, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us on a Sunday. We'll take a break. Your second half is coming up.
Even when you have to weather the storm, even when the unexpected happens, even when the local environment slows things down, we will get you what you need when you need it. We are committed to getting you back in the seat, back to work, back to what matters. At Torgerson's Equipment, We know what matters most: community, family, working every day to make your day more productive.
Welcome back here once again as the team's coming out, getting warmed up here for the second half. Frontier Conference action on Digger Vision as Montana Tech in control. 38-15 our score. We talked about it a ton in the first half. We'll keep getting to it as Montana Tech's defense is just making things happen there. They have shut down the Vikings on the offensive side. They're making baskets in transition. They're getting up and down the floor, and they're just making things happen. When it boils right down to it, they've done a really nice job. It feels like, this team is kind of built for, defense first, and it feels like there are specific games where it just it's staggering how good and how effective their defense can be.
That is a totally accurate statement coming from you. Woo! I like it, but it's here we go again. Are you going to go to sleep after you've had a great first half and let the other team back in it, or are you going to come back out with the same fire and intensity that got you here? So that's the thing you worry about as a coach. There's not many adjustments that Montana Tech has to make. I think Valley State has to make some adjustments if they're going to run that 1-2-2 zone, how they're going to prevent things in the paint from happening so easy, and it was easy. And the other side of the coin, you're either shooting or you aren't. That's the name of this game. And, of course, defense stops good shooters, and Tech has been fortunate enough to do that here in the first half. Valley State's just got to calm down a little bit. Again, I think they got to use some post entry for better ball movement. And everything dribble drive is being just suffocated by Montana Tech's defense. So, as I told you earlier, when I was a high school coach, if my defense or offense was stagnant, I always had one or two more in my pocket that I could go to. And a lot of coaches say, well, you run your offense, that's all you should work on. You want one offense. Well, that's not true. You've got to be able to go to other things when they're not working.
So if you're Valley City right now, to come out here and try and get your legs under you, what do you talk about in the locker room, and what are you trying to get established here in the first 4 or 5 minutes of this third quarter?
Dribble drive is not functional right now, so I'm going right back to it. They've got to come up with a different scheme offensively. It doesn't have to be a major change, just different movement.
Bratton will bring it into the offensive side, and Spasher with it. Again, thanks for joining us here as we get this third quarter underway. 3-point shot is on the way, no good. Montana Tech in transition. Valley City is 3 of 18 from the 3-point line. And Montana Tech going to run 5 out here as of right now. Humphreys, right one. Hadley feeds it on the inside to Batavinik. Batavinik gets behind her defender and gets it up and in for the easy 2.
Nice cut, but more importantly, that was the perfect pass right to the baseline hand.
Brooke with 5 points on the day. Driving baseline, double team attack, and going out of bounds that time with it is Backus. And the turnover will go to the Digs.
There, once again, trying to attack the double team was tremendous. Hadley Humphreys with great defense there.
Montana Tech into the offensive side, Avery Carlson. Carlson hands it off, moves it out on the left side. Now up top, in it goes to Wongren. Wongren force feeds it up, looking for a whistle, nothing there. Back the other way we go.
You know, when they do that, they were fouled.
Into the offensive zone. Pass deep to Prunty. Through the lane. She'll go down, and we'll get a whistle and a foul. 8:49 left to play here in the third. Block call. Going to be charged to, looks like Liv Wongren's going to pick up her first. The only person who had really any kind of foul issues is Spasher has 3. Brooke Batavinik, coast to coast off the steal again. Steal number 4.
She reads that passing lane so well.
Tech leading 42-15. Vikings with the basketball. Out on the right side, good ball fake, stepping in, spin move up top there. And again, into the high post. Ashlison moves it up. 3-point shot on the way. Won't go. Long rebound out of bounds. Montana Tech basketball.
Now, there's an example of what I was talking about. Gives it to the post. I don't know if Tech wants to double them or not. Let the defense break down. Kick it back out. They got a wide open 3. They just didn't put it down.
Orediggers basketball. Into the offensive side. Carlson. Avery Carlson get a drive. Good defense. Pass move up top. Batavinik. She'll swing it here on the near side to Wongren. Wongren on the baseline. Gets inside the defender. Gets it up and in. Strong move by Liv Wongren. She has 6.
Good patience. Got her back to the defender and just overpowered her.
29-point advantage, the biggest of the night so far for Montana Tech. Jump shot from the foul line won't go. As that one rims out for Prunty. Diggs in transition. Batavinik out to Wongren. Liv Wongren. Hadley Humphreys moving to her left. Down the paint. Stops. Looking for a cutter. Gets it off to Carlson. Her shot comes up short. Vikings in transition. They'll put the pedal down. Through the lane, pass all the way out to the wing. Long range three is up and in as Bratton will put it down.
That shot looked pretty.
So Bratton drains the three. Montana Tech, Avery Carlson. Wongren will look to answer. Off the back of the rim, no good. Offensive glass.
And that's with the push.
Yep. Hadley Humphrey's going to be called with the shove. Chatting it over with the official. So Hadley will be called with the push. Vikings basketball. 44-18 our score. The Digs up over the Vikings. 6:58 left to play in the third. Valley City shooting 16%. Montana Tech at 47%.
Yeah, and the nightmare of that was when they started off 1 for 22. It's not going to win a lot of basketball games.
There's times you can dig yourself out of a hole, but that's deeper than a hole.
That is really deep.
Driving, nice scoop shot, no good. And going to the foul line is going to be Bratton.
Yeah, there's a situation where you work at practice. You let them take that drive. She got her hips turned, but you don't need to reach to try to block the shot. She's out of control trying to penetrate.
At the foul line, the first is up and good for Ellie Bratton, the junior guard out of West Hope, North Dakota.
And if she makes it, you can give her a high five.
Second shot is up and out. Rebound, loose, saved, but going right into the hands of the Vikings. Wongren comes out with it this time. Both teams, boy, still playing out in the red, though. They're just getting after it here. The intensity in this one is high. Wongren attacks. That one's no good, but she's going to go to the line.
She's really good at attacking the baseline. And one of the things she's good at is jump stopping in the key with her back. So the defender's on her. She didn't do that time. Fortunately, she drew the foul.
So that will put Liv at the line. Her first free throw attempt is up and good. Liv Wongren, averaging just shy of 11 points a game. She's 77% from the foul line on the year. And her second is up and good.
Just a good, solid player.
Very much so. Really unflappable, too.
Oh, yeah. And really funny.
Yes. That one's swatted away, but late whistle. Wongren's going to be called with it.
That three on her?
Let me see what I've got for Liv. I have 3 personal fouls. So Wongren gets her third. Montana Tech will mass substitute here.
Gives me a chance to give her a bad time about the slapping fouls. Yeah.
Vikings looking to bring it in. Pass comes in here on the near side, down to the deep left corner. 4 wide. Bratton from way downtown. That one no good. Offensive rebound, great battle. Back up top. Bratton with the head fake. And she'll attack the rim. Her layup won't go. That was a nice take. Thought that was an easy 2. Montana Tech the other way. Diggs drifting left with it. Backdoor pass as shot won't go.
That was a great call off the bench, the backdoor play. That was a tremendous call by Coach Graham.
So Nybauer will go to the line. Nibes will step up to the stripe here, averaging 8 points a game for Montana Tech. She's a 73% free throw shooter. That one hits the front of the iron, no good. She's one of those players that, you know, we have numbers up here on the screen, but the stuff that isn't charted, the stuff that goes almost unnoticed at times is where, I mean, her stock is worth a fortune.
Yeah, and she can catch on fire, too. She's a streak shooter, but, man, when she locked...
Down the left side of the paint, spinning is Richter. Richter, good spin move. Shot is up off the glass and in.
Good move.
J.C. Richter, the senior guard, knocks it down. Richter right now with 5 points. Tech leading 47-21. Nybauer, ball fake. She's going to drive the lane, puts it up at the right hand, no good. That one saved by Nybauer. Vikings get it. Vikings down the floor, out on the far right side. Schwinghammer. Now to Richter. Richter into the high post. Jump shot, falling away, won't fall. And rebounded by Badavinik. Diggs will push the pace the other way. Near side, Arvik. Arby going to her right, looking to enter. Humphreys gets it, almost triple teamed out to Arby in the corner. Hadley Humphreys, strong attack with the left hand. That one goes long. Vikings grab the loose ball, and they'll bring it back the other way. Bratton into the offensive zone. 9-6, the scoring advantage for Montana Tech right now here in this third quarter. Diggs will lob it inside to Hobber. Hobber, sky hook, off the glass and in.
Nice look, nice assist by Badavinik.
Boy, if you can convert that at a high clip.
Well, she had a total mismatch down there. Only mistake she would have made was to miss the shot.
28-point advantage for Montana Tech. 4 minutes left to play here in the third. Vikings. Bratton drives into the double team. Ball comes out. Izzy Arvey will dribble out with it. Player stays down, and we're going to get a travel call on the wing. Bratton still shaking up here for the Vikings. She went hard to try to cut the double team. Might have got her bell rung there for a moment. We'll see. 3:50 left to play here in the third. Diggs up 49-21. And with the timeout on the floor, we'll take one, ladies and gentlemen, back here to Valley Bank Arena after this. .350 left to play here in this third quarter. As going to see the trainer is Ellie Bratton. 3:50 again left to play here in the third. Montana Tech leading 49-21. This third quarter a little tighter. Montana Tech outscoring Valley City 11-6 this frame.
You know, Valley City became a little more disciplined offensively, and they're getting to the bucket. It's going to hurt to lose this little girl that just went out here. I don't know if she landed on her tailbone or what she did. She's gone to the training room.
Yep, trainer's got her over on the table, and hopefully she's going to be all right. Again, thanks for joining us here. The final Frontier Conference game before we really dig into the Christmas holiday. Back into it in the new year as the Digs will start with 2 on the road, then back here for conference games. I want to say the 9th and the 10th, if memory serves correct. The women will host their grade school game next Friday. This coming Friday, I should say.
There's 80 kids coming from Clancy.
I was told.
80.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if we have room for them, I guess. Vikings with the basketball. Lucking up top, switch dribble down the right side, goes in the corner to Backus. Backus fires the 3, no good. Rebound, Liv Longren. Longren down the floor. Nielsen. Nielsen feeds it on the inside as Conan drifts up into the high post, back out to Nielsen. Olivia Nielsen moves to the left side of the floor, looking for help. She'll get it off to Ketchum, who checks in. Ketchum out to the far side, Carlson. Carlson, switch dribble. She'll pull up from 14. That one's short. Nielsen as it's taken away, and here we go the other way, Vikings.
Great defensive stop by the Vikings.
Schwinghammer, cross-court pass. Comes up top to Richter. Richter steps back, pops the 3, no good. Longren with the rebound. Tech back into the offensive side. Pass tipped and taken away. Intercepted quickly. The other way we go with Luckin. As she'll put it up and float it in. Nice right-handed take that time by Liz, sophomore guard out of Underwood, Minnesota. Tech basketball goes behind Carlson. Surprised her, loose on the ground. Turnover will go to the Vikings. Through the lane, right-handed shot, no good. But that is going to send her to the foul line here as Luckin will shoot a pair. So Liz Luckin, a sophomore. Nice little spark plug here in this third quarter.
She certainly has been. They're playing, I also think they're playing a lot more aggressively than they did in the first half, especially in the early stages of the game.
At the foul line, the first is up and in for Liz Luckin.
My kind of free throw shooter. Take 2 dribbles and get rid of it.
She puts some air under it, too. 49-24, Diggs up over the Vikings. Luckin seconds. Ball's in good. So Luckin goes 2 of 2 from the foul line. She has 4 points in the contest. Tech into the offensive side, Avery Carlson. Carlson hands it off to Badavinik. Badavinik, top of the horn, moves it right side. Has Haber with it. Haber picks up her dribble, fires it up top. Humphreys. Humphreys looking for somewhere to go. Spins to the right hand. Bounce pass underneath to Haber. Reverse up and in.
Nice job of Haber going to the opposite block. Nice pass from Humphreys.
26-point advantage here for the Diggs. Under 2 minutes left to play in the third. Nice bounce pass through the lane and a whistle and a foul. As going to the ground is Powell. Ellie Powell, a junior. So Powell will go to the stripe here. She's 0 of 2 from the floor. Her first free throw attempts on the evening.
Now, Valley City's been a lot more aggressive this half of getting all the way to the basket.
First free throw attempt is up and in for Powell. Ellie Bratton, after chatting with our trainer, will come back out to the bench. Looks to be making her way out. Feels like, as I look over it, maybe almost when she fell, like almost kind of a whiplash, whether it's, it's something like she took a shot up in the head, it looks like.
Looks to be all right now.
Yep. 1:36 left to play here in the third. Pass intercepted. Nice work by Luckin. Luckin drives, puts up the shot, no good. Offensive rebound, and now we'll get a whistle and a stoppage of play.
Foul on the ground.
Boy, Luckin has been a really nice spark here.
Tech's getting a little sloppy running their offense now, and Valley has repped up their defense. They're playing a lot harder.
J.C. Richter will go to the line. Richter with 5 points on the day. Her first free throws.
This is a good basketball team. I can't believe they have as many losses as they do.
Richter's first off the front of the iron, no good. Valley City is 8 of 10 from the foul line. As the Diggs lead 51-27. Free throw attempt number 2 is up and good. Richter gets 1 of 2. Tech back the other way. Diggs into the offensive zone. Across the timeline, they'll move it out. Wongren. Liv Wongren through the lane, goes up. Ball stripped away. Good defense. Tech will keep it on their offensive side. 20 on the shot clock. So the Diggs trying to find somewhere to go. The lob pass comes out as Humphreys controls. Humphreys spins into the lane, attacking, goes with the left hand, count it, and the foul. Great take as she just leans into Ellie Powell and draws the foul.
Well, she's good with her right or left. She swings the ball, which makes it tough to get a block. But I think it's important, if you're studying film on the other team, know who their real go-to person is, and Hadley Humphreys is that person. So you've got to double up or at least dig down and stop her penetration.
Humphreys with 14 points, shooting 1. Free throw attempt is up and good. Hadley, 15 points. Having another outstanding ball game. 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Good pass down the floor that time. Schwinghammer gets the pass and the points.
Yeah, fell asleep a little bit on transition defense there.
Driving through the lane, Conan lost the dribble, picks it back up. Top of the horn, 3-point shot on its way. Hadley Humphreys with another one.
You don't have an answer for that 3.
Hadley Humphreys, 18 points. She's 3 of 4 from the 3-point line. Switch dribble through the lane, pass intercepted by Humphreys. Outlet to Conan, she'll get it in time, puts it up off balance, no good. Offensive rebound and the putback.
By the Thatcher rule, follow the person shooting a layup, you lead the team in scoring.
Thank you.
Is that what you were looking for?
I was setting the stage for you. Vikings, pass comes out to Backus. 16 seconds left to play here in the third. Montana Tech by 29, matching their biggest lead of the day. in the corner. 3-point shot, no good. Offensive rebound on a mismatch. Back up and in as Ellie Powell gets the glass and the points.
That's a great rebound by Powell.
Carlson fires at the horn, and that one no good. With 10 minutes left to play, Montana Tech leading the Vikings out of Valley City State University 59-32. We'll take a break. We're back here in just a minute. (59-32) our score as we go to the fourth quarter. Frontier Conference basketball here on Digger Vision. Paul Panisco, the lovely and talented John Thatcher. Thanks for joining us as we make our way through it. Let's see here. In that third frame, Montana Tech shot 50% from the floor. They were 8 of 16. On the other side, Valley City was 5 of 17. They shot 29% there in that third quarter. Right now, Bratton leads Valley City with 8 points. Again, she went out and saw the trainer there with about maybe 4 minutes left in the quarter. We'll see if we see her to start this fourth frame or not. And she will stay on the bench currently.
So she's hurting.
Yeah.
She's hurting.
Hadley Humphreys, the leading scorer in the game. She has 18 points for Tech. Really a fantastic night for her. A heck of a line here. 18 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and a block.
If there's anybody you got to defend in this offense, it's Hadley Humphreys. She is really the machine that makes this go.
Carlson up to Badavinik. She'll square up and fire. Brooke Badavinik from downtown.
Play call to start the quarter. Nice job.
Brooke knocks down the 3. Nice move down the other way. Good lead pass as Luckin will put it up and down. Carlson, wraparound pass. Badavinik back to Carlson around a screen. They'll move it out. Nielsen. Now to Neibauer. Neibauer, double team, turn right into Luckin, and she'll take it away. Luckin off the steal. She stopped. She eyed the 3 for a minute. And the way she's kind of driving this, I'm not sure she shouldn't shoot it.
I'm agreeing with you. She's playing really well this half.
Schwinghammer lost the handle. Luckin dives for it, and they'll call a timeout. Great play that time by Luckin. Heads up call by the coach. And I mean, this we talked about it earlier. It was beyond a hole to dig out of. I mean, it is. They were down so greatly that they're playing their game now. You can feel it currently, but trying to get yourself out of that hole you dug up in that first quarter, just nigh impossible.
Well, here's how I've always analyzed things. I don't care if it's at this level or if it's at the high school level. You're never sure which kids are getting off the bus and how hard they're ready to play. And because they beat them down there, that might be in the back of their minds like, oh, we can get these guys again. So I don't think they expected the kind of defense they faced tonight. And Tech really, both teams really have a reason to win this game here tonight. But Tech more so than Valley State because they're on top of the pack with Dakota State, and they want to stay there.
Yeah, you sit there with 1 loss, you're firmly in second place.
And none of this means anything except getting to the final 8-team tournament. That's when everything counts. That's when you're going to go try to win and get a place at the national tournament.
That's it. Remember, the Frontier Conference tournament will be played here in the Mining City at the Butte Civic Center. I cannot honestly wait, to be honest. Luckin through the lane, pass, no one home. They'll track it down, though, as Backus goes back to get it. Shot clock down to 4. Backus into the lane, able to get a floater off, no good. Defensive rebound, Hauber. Hauber with the rebound, that's her 5th. Montana Tech with 11 more rebounds than Valley City right now. Badavinik, bounce pass to Hauber.
Nice.
Hauber up, Hauber rolls it in.
Nice backdoor play, nice bounce pass. My favorite pass in the world, put it on the floor.
Hauber with a dozen for the Digs. Into the lane. Whistle and a foul here as Hauber going to pick up the personal.
Valley City,
You're right.
am I right? Mm-hmm. They really are attacking the basket from out top. Before they were trying to run dribble drive so much and make so many passes. Now they're just going and they're getting there.
J.C. Richter at the stripe, 7 points. She's 2 of 3 from the foul line. She's played a strong contest here for the Vikings. Second free throw, no good. Montana Tech grabs it. They'll come with a little backcourt pressure. Get used to this. We're going to see it in the men's game a lot. Pass out, Arvey. Arvey into the high post, intercepted. Vikings in transition as Schwinghammer moves it out to the edge. Three-point shot is on the way. Off the front of the rim, no good. And that's going to go out of bounds. Tech basketball.
Good job of boxing out.
There's another one of those where you see what the intestinal fortitude of your team is. Let them get out here and get after it. Let's go win us the fourth quarter.
That's about what they got right now. Just a goal to win the fourth quarter.
Hauber gets to the baseline, spins, in trouble, gets it across to Carlson, who is bumped and able to get rid of it. Arvey pulls up. Izzy's shot won't fall. Kind of a busted play on the offensive side for the Digs.
Yep, turned it over.
And a carry call will go against Backus. So Olivia Backus, the junior guard out of Sandy, Utah. And Montana Tech will substitute in here. Ketchum will come in. Neibauer is in. Liv Wongren, also Hadley Humphreys, and Conan is out there. Kylie Conan, the freshman out of Dillon.
Get them some playing time. Get them some extra playing time. They got a nice lead. They can afford to do that.
Ketchum came in late last night and was awesome.
Yes, she really was.
She shot the ball so well. Hadley Humphreys to Neibauer. Neibauer attacks. Shot blocked. Nice work on the interior that time by Moritzen.
Nice block.
Vikings in transition. Head fake out there. Schwinghammer. Now she'll fire. That one hits the iron. No good. Gets her own rebound. Spins towards the baseline. Schwinghammer. Shot no good. Out of bounds. Tech ball. From this angle, that looked like it was Vikings basketball from here, but hey.
To me too, but he's closer than we are.
Yep, very.
And my decisions aren't great when it comes to refereeing.
Mine just aren't in general. Liv Wongren through the lane. Good ball fake. Puts up the shot. No whistle. Nothing there. Vikings get it back.
Good defensive stop on the break.
So back the other way. Long range three. And that one is going to go out of play as Luckin put up the shot.
Well, Luckin's the one I want shooting that, but I think she unloaded a little quickly. She had plenty of time. Nobody was around her.
7 minutes left to play here in the ball game. Montana Tech leading 64-35. Diggs with the basketball. In the lane, down the floor, into the offensive side. Ball bobbled for a moment. Comes up top, wide open as Conan, and Conan will convert.
Somebody missed their assignment there.
6:40 left to play here in the ball game. Driving into the lane, Vikings with it. Ball stripped away by Conan. She'll get the steal. 2-on-2 the other way. Neibauer goes up, lost it, and Tech will remain in possession.
Nice defensive play, but a great cross-court pass by Wongren.
66-35 our score. The Digs up over the Vikings, and Montana Tech going to call a timeout here with 6:29 left to play here in the contest. So again, we have a timeout on the floor, so with it, we'll take one. The Digs up 66-35. We're back here in just a minute.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jessica Reisig, an orthopedic surgeon here in Butte, Montana with specialty training in foot and ankle. I chose orthopedic surgery because I get to actively help my patients enjoy their lives. The human body in general is just really amazing. The way everything works as a unit, the way the bones, tendons, muscles all work to function and just make people move is something that I've always found incredibly fascinating. And there's nothing more rewarding than seeing a patient get better because of the work we did together.
Go ahead, tell me who sings that. Welcome back here once again to the. Sorry, we were doing Name That Tune with John Thatcher, which really, if it isn't the Black Keys,
There's nobody else.
you go over for a little while.
I would.
6:29 left to play here in the ballgame.
Or Willie Nelson.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yep. The inbound. Hadley Humphreys now out to Wongren. Wongren moves it here up top. Humphreys now just inside the arc. Leading scorer on the floor. She has 18 points, 9 rebounds. Humphreys, that one's poke checked away. Good defense. Vikings the other way. Vikings in transition. Shot high off the glass. No good that time for Backus. Montana Tech will lob it down the floor. That one is stolen by Luckin. Luckin gets in front of it. Backus to the baseline. Hard pass on the entry, and that one is up and in for Spasher.
I'll tell you what, Luckin has played hard this half. She really is aggressive.
66-37, Montana Tech with the lead. They have the basketball. 5:40 left to play here in the contest. Wongren feeds it up top to Humphreys. Humphreys into the paint, steps through, goes up with the left hand, no good. Rebound, gets her own, backs it out to Conan. Conan leans, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul, and Conan's going to go to the line.
Good work between two post players down there. Nice pass from Hadley Humphreys, and Conan with a good take to the bucket.
So Spasher is going to foul out. She'll pick up her 5th, go to the bench with 5:27 left to play. And Conan at the line. The Digs up 66-37. Conan, 2 points so far on the day. Her first free throw is up and good. 30-point advantage for the Digs. They have been up by as much as 31. And Conan's second is up and out. Here come the Vikings in transition. Vikings across the timeline, out to Backus. Baseline runner, no good. Rebound, Nielsen.
Great block out by Nielsen on the backside.
Tech by 30. Olivia Nielsen had a big game for the Digs when they were on the road at Valley City and has played awfully well here tonight, coming off the bench as well. Izzy RV far left side. Izzy, little switch dribbled in the corner to Carlson. Carlson draws the double team, trying to find somewhere to go. Pass is tipped. Nielsen picks it up. Back up to RV. She's forced to fire. That one hits the front of the iron. Had one on the shot clock and no other options, so she launched it. Vikings back us into the offensive zone, and they'll lob that one into the block too far out in front. That will go back to the Digs.
Yeah, you can't throw a line drive over the top. That's a tough pass.
Did you see that? Keely Bake went over and picked up that basketball. That's the first bit of work he's done in months.
About time he hustled.
Yeah.
First
Nice
time
work,
I've ever
Keely.
seen him hustle.
Holy man. Montana Tech gets behind again. RV on the far left wing. She'll stop in the paint, pulls up, and fires no good. Pulled in by Backus, now stolen by Nielsen. Nielsen wraparound pass to Haber. She lost the handle on it, and that turnover to the Vikings. That was a great pass, and Haber just didn't see it till the last second.
Well, if I was her teammate on that, I'd get on her about costing me an assist in the books. So.
30-point lead for the Digs. Richter, near side, lost it out of bounds. Tech basketball. Battle again.
She is really superb on defense.
This year has just been, her defense has been so good this year, it's crazy. Carlson from the elbow, down to Haber. Haber, now to the wing. RV lobs it inside to Haber. Haber spins, moves it across to Carlson. Nice take. Carlson will rip it up and in. So Carlson will get the shot.
Just great team play.
Carlson, 8 points on the day. Spinning in traffic is Richter. Richter, shot blocked. A second attempt, no good. Third attempt is up and in for Moritzen. So Moritzen will get the field goal. Tech, Carlson, coast to coast, puts it high. That one's swatted away. And it will go out of bounds off of Richter, who got a piece of the initial shot. 30-point advantage for the Digs. Tech will substitute here as back into the ball game is Ketchum. Also, Celine Morrell will see her first minutes here tonight. The inbound into the high post. Shot is up and no good. And here comes Richter back the other way. Richter getting behind everybody that time. Nice cut as Prunty will get the pass and the points. Prunty. So take a look here. Prunty, her first field goal of the night. Dribbling right. Celine Morrell will take it with the right hand, just too hard. And the Vikings the other way. Vikings in transition. Luckin puts up the shot, goes out of bounds. That will remain Vikings basketball.
Both teams really pushing the basketball.
Pace is still awful high here. It has not slowed down at all. Vikings inbound near side as Shoot scoops it off the glass, no good. Conan the other way. Conan stops, moves it up top. Neibauer has the opening. Three-point shot won't fall. Hadley Humphreys with the offensive glass. She'll fire it across the floor, and it goes off of Conan's hand out of bounds. Turnover back to the Vikings. Richter will inbound here for the Vikings. Nielsen will check in. Humphreys out. Also, Izzy Arvey is in. And Morrell will check out. So Richter will bring it in to shoot and shoot down the floor. 2:30 left to play. Richter fires the three, and she'll get it. So Richter knocks down the three. She has 10 points here in this ball game. Montana Tech into the offensive zone. Valley City shooting 23% from the floor, 18% from the three-point line. Far right wing with it. Nielsen, bounce pass in the corner to Izzy. Harvey looking for the entry. In it goes. Double team. Nielsen. Ball stripped away momentarily. Fires it up. No good. Richter grabs it. And Nielsen's going to get the 90-foot foul. So the Vikings will bring her down the floor here. Frontier Conference basketball doubleheader here as the men's game coming up next. And this intensity is going to be the exact same. Up top, three-point shot, Richter, no good. Rebound controlled by Nielsen. Nielsen will outlet to RB. Nielsen, 5 rebounds here in this contest. Montana Tech with 10 more rebounds than Valley. That number has stayed there pretty much throughout the ball game. Conan, little separation. She'll attack with the left hand. She gets it in the foul. Great take by Kylie Conan, the freshman, and she'll go to the stripe and shoot one.
Big time switch dribble from the right hand to her left hand. Got the hips turned, got to the bucket, made a nice left-handed layup.
Conan's free throw is no good. Richter with the rebound. So Richter the other way. Into the offensive zone. Down the left side of the paint. Pass in the corner. Three-point shot is up and out. No good. Tipped. Offensive glass as Bound picks it up. Through the lane. Pass across to Richter. Richter's shot comes up short. In a sea of green, somehow Richter comes out with it. Jump shot is up. No good. Another offensive rebound by Shoot. Now intercepted by Ketchum. And she'll go to the ground as she is fouled, trying to go the other way. 51 seconds remaining here in the ball game. Montana Tech up 71-44. They jumped out early and have not looked back. They've led by as much as 32. And a non-shooting foul. That was the 4th team foul. Everybody on the floor thought it was 5. So Ketchum will inbound here for the Digs. Cameron Ketchum, the redshirt freshman out of Big Timber. Montana Tech to the baseline. Nice pass, intercepted by Richter. Boy, she read that awfully well.
Yeah, you've seen a totally different team this second half from Valley City.
On the right side, good defensive pressure applied. And Schierick out on the floor as well. Shoot. Good ball movement to the edge. Richter's going to pop the three, no good. Long rebound tipped. Sherritt comes out with it. Sherritt battling. Keeps the basketball, moves it across to Conan. Trap coming. Conan gets it into the offensive zone where Tech will put on the brakes here. Nielsen will hold on to it. And this one's going to go into the record books. 71-44 will be our final as the Digs take down the Vikings out of Valley City State University. Montana Tech goes to 10-1 overall, 6-1 in Frontier Conference play. On the other side, Valley City falls to 5-6 overall, 2-5 in Frontier Conference play. John Thatcher, give us your final thoughts, brother.
Story of this game, and you witnessed it. It was outstanding defense. They just handled everything, and I think they surprised Valley City a little bit. Having come in here already beaten Montana Tech at Valley City, so defense was the name of the game here tonight. Valley City is a good team. They just got blown out because they went 1 for 22 to start this game, and you're not going to beat anybody when that happens.
Taking a look at the numbers, Valley City shot 22% in the ball game, 16% from the three-point line. They were led by Richter with 10 points, as Richter was 3 of 12 from the floor. She also led him in rebounds with 8 here on the evening. From there, you have Spacer with 7 points, Bratton with 8 points before she checked out of the ball game, Schwinghammer with 5, Powell with 4, Moritzen with 2, and Prudency with 2 points as well for Valley City here in a loss in Butte, Montana. They finished with 45 total rebounds, and 16 of those were offensive, giving them 3 second chance points. 16. That's a huge number.
That's just to explain to you how tough the night was shooting.
On the other side for Montana Tech, they shot 44% from the floor, 27% from the three-point line. They were led by Hadley Humphreys, 18 points for Hadley. She was 7 of 14 from the floor, 3 of 4 from downtown. She also led the Digs in rebounds and assists. 18 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists for Hadley Humphreys to go with a pair of steals and 1 block.
Tremendous player. She really is outstanding. And if you're a coach against her, you'd better prepare for her.
Yeah, she's the deal. A great ball game for Hadley tonight, 18 points. Also in double digits, Haber will finish with a dozen. She did not miss a shot. She was 6 of 6 from the floor. Brooke Badavinik with 10 points. And again, she had a great night offensively, 10 points, but 4 steals, 2 blocks, and a number of touches on the wing. Her defense was outstanding here tonight. Brooke Badavinik in double digits with 10. Carlson and Wongren both get 8 points here this evening. Olivia Nielsen with 6. Conan with 5. Looks like RB with 3. And Neibauer gets 1 point on the evening as Montana Tech will get the win 71-44 over Valley City State here this evening.
Outstanding. Valley City has got to beat some of these higher echelon teams because they have the team to do it. And again, they just started off in a tough situation, and it's hard when you dig a hole that deep to fill it in real fast.
Frontier Conference basketball here on Digger Vision. The Digs won the opener on the women's side. We'll see what happens on the men's side in just a bit as the Vikings taking on the Digs. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll have that coming your way in just a few. Stay close.